Hey Gemini, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be getting your oracle and tarot reading, asking what does Gemini need to know right now, what's going to be the most beneficial for your highest good. If you've never been to my channel before, I appreciate you stopping by. Consider hitting the like button, please, on your way in. And if you'd like for me to pray for you, send you my good juju, that's my own personal spiritual practice, just putting good stuff right back out there in the world. Simply say hi in the comments section, or even an emoji, that works too. And that allows me to focus on you, represents your energy. And I encourage, of course, everybody to do it as well for each other. So you guys, I don't force anything. The cards have to fly out for you. We're going to start with Oracle, move on to Tarot. And this is going to be an extended reading. So that means if you like this reading, you'd like to see where it continues, simply follow the link in the description box below, and that's going to take you to the longer version where we answer more questions. All right, you guys, we start with the Angels of Abundance deck, the power of prayer. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. And then we have the message. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. I love that. So forgive any background noise. My cat's got allergies. Poor thing. So she's like walking around sneezing. All right, what does Gemini need to know right now? Please make it clear. Taking only cards that fly out for you. And if they fly in reverse, that's how we read them on this channel. We read them how they fly. For my Geminis, what do they need to know? King of Swords, that's your energy. Swords represents air. At the time of viewing this video, what do they need to know? Okay. So we start with King of Swords. I love seeing that the Six of Wands is in your reading. This is success and victory. This is going to go right here. High Priestess, awesome. Getting in tune with your intuition. And if we're going to say that in a less woo-woo way, that would be just your gut instincts are taking control. They're leading you in a good direction right now. I'm going to unpack this quickly for you, and then we're going to get more cards and get some storyline out. Now, all of you guys are going through different things, of course, so I'll be a little bit broad to begin with before we get more detailed. So we do have this a contrast in your reading. We start out very much in your energy. This is mind over matter. This is being very clever and quick-witted and using your brain, right? This can also represent for some of you guys somebody in your world who you can go to for really wise advice, who's going to give it to you black and white. But we have a sense of juggling and trying to keep everything in balance. At the heart of your reading, we have High Priestess and Six of Wands. This is total victory. Where it gets very juicy, so to speak, is the Devil card with the Five of Pentacles. This very much has a feeling of like triumph over any kind of hardship. And I'm not saying that to be nice. I'm saying that there's kind of there's a feeling, a very real feeling to your reading of using mind over matter to get out of a place of scarcity. So if Five of Pentacles is, if it's, let me say it this way, if you are focused on your relationships right now, that's got the front stage, then this is all about being misunderstood, a sense of being pushed out, ostracized, maybe alone, or simply lonely. Now, if this is actually more financial that you've been focused on, this card changes meaning, but it's a similar theme. It means scarcity. It means that you're kind of low on your luck financially. You feel broke. So let's get into this and find out what it's talking about. We do, with your oracle, have a real sense of serenity and kind of like all you can do sometimes in life is pray and will the best thing to happen. and then also allow life to take you on its course. And there's a sense of that in your reading. Okay, Two of Pentacles. We're going to unpack all these cards. Two of Pentacles for my Geminis. Thank you. Queen of Wands. We've got a fire sign here. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could be somebody who's just very confident. They can be very attractive if this, in fact, turns into a romantic reading. But this is somebody who knows their effect on others. They're not usually very shy. They can be sometimes on the aggressive side, or, you know, they can sometimes have a very healthy ego. Doesn't have to be demonstrative, but they know they look good. They know that they have an effect on others around them. They like nice things. They run by their instincts. There's a natural confidence about them. Anything else we need to know about Two of Pentacles? And this can be male or female, anybody in between. It's not particular, even though it's a Queen of Wands. It's, okay, options. Fantasies, possibly. Daydreams surround this person. Not all that glitters is gold. So it's important to be discerning, and it looks like somebody is. Somebody is leaving something behind here. Eight of Cups. There has been some juggling, some indecision, maybe some cloudiness. High Priestess energy. What do we need to know about this? Three of Wands. So you're using your intuition to move forward, make new plans, possibly even including travel for some of you guys. Six of Wands. Victory, achievement. Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands. What is this Six of Wands about for my Geminis? Wow, look at all these cards that want to fly all of a sudden. Whoa, whoa. Okay, you just got two aces. What is going on? Another person pops up in your reading. You've got people here. You got people surrounding you. There's an opportunity to close an old chapter. Maybe something that you found was attached to obligation, a sense of exhaustion, and maybe you had a sense all along that it's kind of been nearing an end. You're getting this fresh passion ignited with the Ace of Wands. That's got a lot of action attached to it. So you're going to move on this. This enthusiasm and inspiration is going to, and this passion is preemptive of an action. Now you also have clarity on something. Clarity on something that I think was giving you some conflict before. And it's all surrounding this big, huge victory and this Queen of Cups. Let me describe for you this person, because they're very much in the center of everything I just explained. The enthusiasm, the passion ignited, things coming to an end, an old chapter coming to an end, this new clarity around conflict you've been experiencing. The Queen of Cups is somebody who may or may not be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They do rule, the cups rule over the water signs. Doesn't have to be though. This is an individual who is very caring, nurturing. If I was to compare the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Wands, the person who I described earlier as being very confident, having a healthy ego, being attractive, liking nice things, this individual is a lot softer in the sense that they're sensitive, and they put emphasis and importance on listening to others and sensing others. This is somebody who can sense a room, you know, they steer around certain subjects. They might not say something because its harshness would hurt somebody's feelings. This is somebody who maybe, they may wear their heart on their sleeve. They can also be creative sometimes, and they love passion. So anyway, this individual is right at the center of your reading around victory. I'm going to open a new deck, and now we're going to get into the interesting energy of the Devil and the Five of Pentacles. So what's this Devil for my Geminis? What do we need to be aware of? Now, a devil is usually representative of a pattern that does not serve you, a pattern in your life, maybe behavior. Sometimes it talks about addiction. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Pentacles again. I'm just observing. What's this Devil for my Gemini? I feel that this is tarot kind of saying, hey, heads up, just be aware of this. Sorry. Came out upside down. When I say contrast, what I am realizing it's talking about is a tug of war between opening your heart, opening your arms to a kind of abundance, and restricting oneself, probably to keep you safe. And I think what's at the heart of this is the fear that something's going to be unjust, something is going to feel unfair. I feel that you're leaving something behind, something at one point that felt like it might have gone around and around in your head and your heart of an injustice, something that may be being misunderstood. And you were realizing that it was taking so much energy away from you. It's hard to focus on the future with a sense of possibility and excitement, enthusiasm, when you are busy fighting doubt, saying that voice in our head that we all have that says, I was right about this. This person was in the wrong, or this event was wrong. It's wrong that happened to me. There is a point where one has to cut their losses. But I think that you're actually naturally coming to a place where you're just disinterested. It's no longer going to have power over you. You're coming out of this place of having to pull everything in, keep yourself safe, a sense of lack, right? I got to pull my own resources in. I got to do this on my own. I got to protect myself. You're coming out of that Four of Pentacles upside down, and you're coming into what if? Manifesting energy, the magician. So that's one of the coolest ways you can get the devil in your reading. I was like, what is this? But it's really great. So Five of Pentacles, a sense of being pushed out, a sense of scarcity. Tarot wants us to unpack that. What is this about? Yeah, so that's the only thing standing in your way. And it's kind of reiterating what the devil was talking about. The good news is that the devil is suggesting that this is a pattern you're naturally, you're breaking, you're being willing to break. And I have a feeling that the Queen of Cups has something to do with that. I think that you're realizing what is taking your energy over and over again, this little voice in your head. It's simply got to go, because you got to make new plans going forward. And it's going to be the one thing, the Five of Pentacles, that sense of lack, that sense of focusing on loss, is going to be the one thing that turns this passion, the Ace of Wands you got earlier upright, it's going to be the one thing that turns it upside down. All right? It's going to be the one thing that Queen of Cups, same thing, King of Cups is the same person. It's going to be the one thing that throws everything out of balance with this individual, because you're ready to make plans. So I don't think that could get any clearer. If this is resonating, consider following me to your extended, where I'm going to be asking what's next, what you need to pay attention to, and advice from tarot. If this is where I leave you, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope it was helpful. Take good care. Mwah.